I'm so hungry.
How hungry are you?
Really hungry.
Are you survival hungry?
Um,
Maybe not quite. Yeah. We've decided to do the $10 survival kit challenge, and I think the standards are $10 before tax, and have to have a way to start a fire, make a meal, and it's waterproof and a shelter, something like that. Anyway, I'll narrow that down in the details as we go along. So what are we looking for?
we're looking for things we could use to make a fire, food that we could have for 2 meals, and waterproof things.
Yep. So we're at the dollar store. See how we can do for how much?
$10.
$10 before tax, right?
Yeah.
All right. All sorts of neat stuff.
And
So what did you get?
nothing so far.
What was your idea?
I thought we would start burning something with these.
Burning something with those, but we probably don't need to, do we? What do we use instead?
We use matches, lighters.
And what do we use to start our fire?
We use wood.
Or what else were we just talking about?
Birch.
Yeah, there's lots of birch trees around.
Yeah.
So we can use a little piece of birch bark.
Better put this back.
All right. I was looking at a tarp, but they're $2.50, which is a great price for a tarp. Hey, twine. There's a lot you could do. $1.50? Is there any cheaper? Or what other options do we got?
Twine, $1.25.
$1.25?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. Any cheaper, or is that the cheapest?
Cheapest.
Okay.
Maybe get a better pack.
That might be a good start, yeah. All right.
And I think I have an idea in what I could use if they have it here.
What's that?
I told you. Oh. Nope, not here. Not here.
No?
Here's something like it.
Oh, excuse me. What do you think?
2 for $1.
Wow, what a deal.
And apparently I need 2 of them.
Good. Sounds good. All right. So you got what? 2 for $1.25?
Yeah.
These are 2 for $1 up here.
But those are 5 for $1.
5 for $1. Ooh, that sounds even better. Can you just get 2?
Oh, I wonder.
All right. Well, let's try. That's a good deal. All right. So we'll get 2. After you do it about 3 times, that's probably a good time to try something else.
Put these back.
Good. All right. Hello. I am out of place. What kind are you gonna get?
I never tried these.
Cool.
But chicken kind of sounds like chicken noodles.
Okay. All right. So that's a good start. What do you think we should go next?
I think we should go find the matches.
Matches. Okay.
Or maybe the lighters.
Lighters. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Certainly wouldn't want to start a fire with your hair all frizzled out like that, would you?
No.
That would not be a good idea. All right, let's do it. Okay. Oh,
What? Why don't we try these?
how much is it?
$2?
$2 plus $1.25 plus 2 quarters. Yep, should be good with that. Is that a good size, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you could put water in it too if you need to. Alright, so did you find a knife?
Yeah.
Or what did you find?
I found a multi-tool. Doesn't have
I wonder how much they are. So if there's no price, does that mean they're $1? I think that's usually the case. That's a pretty good deal. Check it out.
Yeah. I see
So
it.
it's got all sorts of tools plus the knife on it, eh?
Yeah.
Does it actually have a knife or is it just... It says multifunction knife. Do you see a blade?
Yeah. I don't think it has a knife though.
Flip it over.
There's a knife.
Oh, okay, so yeah. A lot of cool stuff on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You want to add that to the list?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Cool. What about light?
Huh.
There's a few here.
$4.
$4.
3.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. That's a better quality though.
That's definitely better quality because you can use it on your head. But
Yeah.
there's a little one. What's that one? Oh wow. Wonder how much that one is.
Wonder.
It has a look. It has a flashing signal.
Ooh.
That's a good for. And there's no price. That means it's $1, right?
Yeah.
And you can clip it on your hat, I think, or something. That might be a good idea. All right, let's go with that. How much we at?
Okay.
So, yep. But we'll say quarter each for those.
quarter each.
50 cents. We'll say that's $1. That's $1.50.
$1.
Another $1 is $2.50. Plus $2 for that is
$4.50.
$4.50. Good.
And this is $1. $1.25.
So that's
$5.75.
soon. Good. All right. What else do we need? Something to do fire and maybe like a refillable bottle for water or something. That's always handy.
I think I've seen the water bottles.
All right, let's go check that out.
Oh.
Okay, so here's candles. See if we can find the little tea lights and find the best deal on those, because those work good for like a little bit of light, a little bit of warmth. How much are they? Ooh, $2. Is there cheaper ones? Because we don't need like 32. How much is that? $2.
$2 for more.
Oh, keep going down. There's some bigger ones.
Really?
Or here, what about these?
How much are those?
No price?
$1.
Wow, that's the best deal. Anything else is a better deal? Oh, there's fire starters.
Fire starters.
Fire starters, $1.25.
But what are we gonna use them on?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, is it part of your budget or is it work?
No.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Maybe you can get both. I mean, really, it would fit in your container. How much are they? $1 and $1.25?
Yeah.
So how much does that work out to be?
Okay, so right now we have
$5.75, right?
yes, plus this would equal $7. Plus this would equal $8. So
So we got $2 left for whatever you want to get. So maybe a lighter and a water bottle?
if a water bottle $2, like $1, we have to think plus tax.
No, we weren't going to count tax in on it.
Okay.
What about right behind you? There's $1 lighter. Right there.
I was looking at the matches.
$1.50. That doesn't work with the budget for.
Oh, and here's a lighter.
That one's probably even cheaper.
It doesn't have a price on it. Must be $1.
That one does have a price and it is $1. The thing I like about those other ones is it has a little torch on it, so it gets it away from your hand when you light it. What do you think?
I think we should go get the water bottle and move on to the next store.
So, $1 lighter.
Yep.
Might be a little safer than matches for you, just because it's got a thing to keep the flame away from your fingers. And of course, if it fails, then that's pretty bad, but usually they're pretty reliable, especially if it's just like an emergency kit. And water bottle we're going to try to find?
Yep.
Just so you can carry water with you without having to use your kit.
Okay.
Okay, let's go try it. There's some more twine here.
Oh, look,
What do you think?
paracord.
Paracord for how much? Ooh, same price as the other twine. Do you want to get that instead?
Oh yeah.
What color do you want?
I see pink in the back.
Okay, it's like pink camo.
Yeah.
Alright, let's switch that out. At least there you can survive in style, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So $1.25 for some paracord. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's switch it out for the other one. Alright. Yep. Alright, what'd you find?
What? And lots of water bottles.
Oh man. Now is there anything that we could actually heat the water up in? Like what are these made out of? Is that glass?
Yeah, that's glass.
How much are they? Or here's an aluminum one, but it's $4.
Yeah. I see a plastic one that's really big. And pink.
It sure is. It's $4 too. I'm just thinking that maybe we could get a glass one. And
Oh no, I can't.
no, but listen, if we get a glass one, we might be able to actually warm up the water in it.
Yeah.
$2. Are there any $1? Are there any water bottles for $1? How much are these guys?
$2.
Oh, it's $2. So now the question is,
That's
do we
$1.50.
150? What is it though? It's not something we can really take water in, is it?
No.
Now the question is do we switch out something else? Travel mug. Well, that would be good for coffee.
I guess.
The question we ask ourselves now is there something else that we want to switch out to get a container that we can,
Afford.
yeah, to stay within our budget. I think that's pretty good actually, because that gives you light.
Do we actually need this?
Well, it would make starting a fire easy.
But then we just have this and we can just push that.
And hold it,
Yeah.
or the tea lights.
We need this to light the tea lights.
Or make a fire.
Yeah.
So,
So we don't actually really...
fire starter? You want to skip the fire starter?
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty handy if you have the
Yeah.
extra. Or the paracord.
Paracord.
I know you like the pink camo paracord, don't you?
Ooh. But I
Yeah.
guess we don't actually really need it.
Because, I mean, you can pick and choose what you do put in your survival kit based on what you think you might need.
I guess we don't really need this.
But there is an awful lot of stuff that you could do with paracord, too.
Do we really need to tie this up?
No, you don't need to tie that up, but
What?
a piece of really strong cord can go a long ways because you can tie a stick around somebody's leg if they get hurt, or you can tie stuff together if it's broken. This is where having a budget gets challenging, is you got to prioritize what you can and can't do. So
We could use the tea lights and the lighter.
So you're thinking you could probably make a fire with the tea lights instead of the fire starter? And if we had to make a fire, we could probably find birch bark. So as appealing as the fire starter is, we could probably do without it.
Yeah. So let's bring this back.
Although that would be like $11 budget material. And get a water bottle instead?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. Alright, what did you decide on?
The glass.
The glass? Now, do you think we're going to... What happens if the glass freezes, though?
Good point.
Well, it just depends on do we want the ability to try to warm up the water? Maybe if you had a fire, you could warm up the water with the bottle just close.
Yeah.
Or the ability to have a plastic water bottle that
Is taller.
it holds more water,
Yeah.
and if it does freeze, it probably won't break.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the trade-off. Are you okay with cold chicken flavored instant noodle soup?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, if you were surviving, oh, that's kind of cool.
So
So is that what we're going with?
uh-huh.
So I think that's it.
Yep.
So let's total up what we got.
Okay.
So we'll say a quarter each of those. That's 50 cents.
$1.50.
Yep.
$3.50.
Yep.
$4.50.
Yep. That was $1.25.
So $6.75.
That was $4.50.
Oh, yeah.
We...
$5.75.
Right. Yeah.
This was $1.75. This was $1.
$6.75, $7.75, and $9.75. Cool. Well, if we find something for 25 cents, we
Wait,
can.
$2. Remember?
We're good. $9.75. So if you can find something for a quarter, then we're all set.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go pay and pack it up.
And try to turn this card around.
And what?
Try to turn this card around.
All right, let's go. All right, so we're going to shortcut this one. This is my turn. The Brielle's had ended up being a little bit more. The knife was $4, not $1. And there was something else that was more. Oh, the little light. It was $2.50 instead of $1, but we still went with it anyway just to build our kit, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to quickly get my rig here, and we'll do a review of how we made out, and then we'll do an in-the-field test of everything, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So that was a bust. Decided to pull the plug on that one. This place was quite a bit more expensive, and they didn't have half the selection for the sort of stuff we were looking at as the other. So we're going to go with the Brielle's $10 survival kit. So we're back from our $10 survival kit challenge, and I think we made some good purchases. We didn't buy the cheapest stuff. Like, we didn't buy the cheapest lighter, we didn't buy the cheapest cord, we didn't necessarily, well, I think we might have bought the cheapest water bottle, and we didn't buy the cheapest knife. But we broke the budget a little bit. The knife was $4 instead of $1. We thought everything that didn't have a price tag on it was $1. Like this one says $1. The tea lights were $1.25 instead of $1. The paracord was $1. How much was that? $1.25. Yeah.
Yeah, but it said on there.
It said on the sign, which for paracord, that's a really good deal.
Yes.
And the keychain light, safety light, is actually pretty cool. It has like a high beam, a low beam, and then flasher, which that could work out for a lot of different things. If you were trying to signal an airplane out in the woods, or if you were pulled over and you needed to have a light on the back, I imagine it would last for a little while. I don't know if it says on it or not. I already took it off the cardboard because we had another idea with all of this. So we've got 2 of these chicken flavored instant noodle soup things for our meals to last like a couple days, survival type thing. And we opened up the knife too, just because it seemed like a really, really good Swiss Army style knife. There's all the functions that are in it. Plus it also has a warranty. Your tool and proof of purchase, transportation prepaid to Sheffield, Memphis, Tennessee. That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
That they'll repair or replace it. And I've already used the scissors. The paracord may not be 550 standard paracord, but truthfully, for most of what we all use it for, just tying stuff together and pulling stuff around, lifting stuff. It is more than adequate, I'm sure. Plus, it is super cute.
Edit.
Yeah, totally. So the other idea we had, and you can open up the lighter, is if we spared the food side of it. Now, obviously, you'd need water and a way to transport it. You need our stuff in a waterproof case to keep it from getting wet if it rained. We had this other idea. Why don't you share the other idea?
So we were going to put all the stuff inside the water bottle for a waterproof case if our other one that is actually being in use right now is not available.
Brielle had a better idea for the big container, which actually all of this fit in there very easily.
Oh yeah.
But we're going to try putting all of this stuff, our $10 survival kit, except for the food, which actually was 20 cents each, not 25. But we're going to put all of this, except for the food, in the water bottle. So then you have waterproof, right? You have a means to start fire. You have a means to signal. And all in a compact, waterproof transportation container. Plus, you also have a method for transporting water, which, like having water, having a fire, having shelter of some kind are all part of the key things in an emergency situation, especially if you're out in the woods somewhere, really. Yeah. That actually has a really good seal on it. I was trying it there before you had to come over. All right, so let's try to pack this up and see if we can get it all to fit. So let's test the lighter and see if it works.
Okay.
So we got this one. It was a little bit more expensive than just the regular cheap lighters because it had a little bit of a stem on it, just so if Brielle ended up using it, it was safer for her so that she wouldn't burn her hand so likely. Even if she started a fire pointing down or lit one of these tea lights, it would work. So let's test this and see if it works. Wow. I would say that's all the way down. That's a good size flame. Now obviously this wouldn't last forever, but for the few times that you'd need it in a survival situation, I think that's a pretty good place to start. So let's put all these things in the water bottle and see if they fit. Okay? So you go ahead, you can start putting them in. See, maybe we can just take the tag off the paracord, because it's really, the tags don't really matter so much. And now that you put your knife away, I guess I can use mine, or you can use mine to open that up. And here, you got my knife there. You can cut that safely. Don't cut Mummy's table. Try cutting it. That was just the open it up again.
No.
Is it good enough?
I did this so that I could pull and open.
Yeah, I think now you get it, eh?
Yeah.
All right, let's open that nice and safely. Well done. How do you cut when you cut with a knife?
You cut away from yourself.
Very good. And you did it once. Yeah, watch your fingers. At least it's sharp. If you do cut yourself, it'll heal up fast. And really, you could probably just top that bottle right off with those. And those can be used for light, those can be used for heat, those can be used to start a fire. They're pretty economical and versatile little things.
Let's seal up all the
Fill it all up. You know what else you could put in there if you just need a little bit of food is a granola bar, you know, or two, you know. But I think that's a pretty handy rig, just like that. You almost got them all in there. You can probably fit two more. Try two more.
Okay.
They can stick up a little bit because the top of the cap is actually hollow. Do you think you can get them all in there? Oh yeah, totally. Do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Do it. So we did blow our budget, but
That was worth it.
so that's it. She got the whole package. How many were in that? 16. 16 tea lights. And you got, what, 600 or 700 mils? Yeah, about six, so it's 590 mils water bottle. And a waterproof container with a knife, a light, paracord, a lighter, and 16 tea lights. I'd say that's mission accomplished, wouldn't you?
I would.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. And this is our $10 survival kit. Thanks for watching.
Bye.